The suspect in the attack on a Pride event in Berlin, in which one woman died and 29 others were injured, has been shot dead by the police. A major manhunt had been underway for Abdul Ballout, who was 21, after a van ploughed into crowds of people yesterday at Tiergarten Park near the Brandenburg Gate. Investigators described it as an Islamist terror attack. This evening, police caught up with the suspect here in an AO garden complex in the western suburb of Spandau. Ballout, who's a German citizen of Lebanese descent, was known to the police. Here's Joe Inwood. Near the scene of the attack, people gather to remember and mourn. Music. Once again in Germany, a vehicle became a weapon. The country's biggest Pride event, Berlin's Christopher Street Day, was the target. After ramming the crowd, the attacker began stabbing people. One person died. 29 were injured, some critically. It's not the first time an event like this has been targeted. I'm still in shock. I've been to many large Pride events, and given the incidents of recent years, we've often worried that one of our events might be targeted at some point. The fact that this event is now overshadowed and will forever be linked to this day of death and mourning is, of course, a wound in the heart of the entire community. As news of the attack spread, the order to evacuate was given. All events were cancelled. A manhunt soon began for Abdul Ballout, a 21-year-old of Lebanese descent, but born in Germany. He was known to police, who said he had tried to join ISIS. This evening, the news came through. He had been tracked to an allotment to the west of Berlin and shot dead by special forces. They say he was carrying a knife at the time. During the operation to apprehend him, he advanced on our officers while armed, was stopped by gunfire from our Special Operations Unit, and subsequently died. We will now conduct further investigations into the facts and the precise course of events. Christopher Street Day is a huge annual celebration of Germany's LGBTQ community, with about 1 million people usually taking part. Germany's Chancellor called last night's attack a heinous act. These are extremists. These perpetrators, these Islamists, have no place in our society. We will not allow the poison of terrorism to continue to affect our society. Tonight, Germany's Chancellor joined others in laying flowers at the site of the attack. A service was held to remember the person who was killed and the many more whose lives will have been changed. Joe Inwood.